Testing.
What is it?
I've started it.
Go.
Yeah. Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the much anticipated auction here today, number 240 Warrigal Road, here in the heart of Oakleigh South. My name is Jonathan Eames. I will be your auctioneer here this afternoon. The company here today is, of course, our floor staff here on the phones with you here today, and of course, also those bidders that are bidding online as well. We wish you all the very best with your bids and offers for this wonderful property. Of course, selling 240 Warrigal Road in Oakleigh South. We are Ray White Estate Agents and auctioneers of 7 to 9 as it is right over there. Of course, selling the property at 240 Warrigal Road, Oakleigh South, but also known to the certificate title reference volume being 7948, folio 087. The shadows we're selling this today's property are all fixed floor coverings, fittings, electric light fittings, and window furnishings as inspected. The price will shortly determine that within the next 10 to 15 minutes. The preferred settlement is obviously 10% deposit and settling in 30 to 60 days. That is the preferred settlement, but I know there's a couple of you that might have some different alterations there. So they're the particulars of sale. However, I will go through the auction rules in accordance with the law, and they state the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules do prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property once the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Of course, the vendors do have a reserve price. As the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and major obstructions by bidders, and does prohibit other bidders attempting to prevent those from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words that I'll use in Canada making on behalf of vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. So very straightforward particulars of sale, extremely straightforward auction rules here today, so we shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Well, ladies and gentlemen and buyers, before we get down to the business of hand, and of course the business of hand is congratulating both purchaser and vendor on the successful sale of this magnificent family home, and certainly delighted us not just to say a few brief words as to why it should be yours. Now, when we're talking in this pocket of Oakleigh South, it really doesn't get much better than living here. You're moments away from the Link Shopping Centre, literally straight down the road. But on top of that, you've got the flexibility of walking to Oakleigh Central from this location. You've got, obviously, the cafe delights all down Eden Mall from this wonderful location. Of course, Chaston Shopping Centre, I know Robbie loves Muscle City down on the corner, just opened up on the other side, on Bentley East side of certainly Warrigal Road. But of course, you've got Baby Bunting for those growing families as well from this wonderful location. The home itself is absolutely terrific. 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 2-car accommodation on approximately 594 square metres of prime Oakleigh South real estate. So buyers, you're buying a home in which you can pick up, move straight into, but certainly still have that ability to add your own flavour and own touches to this family home over time. Of course, the market that you're buying into couldn't be better than where we're at today, with obviously all those promotions that the government's giving, making sure people are getting into the property market. As it stands today, it is an exceptional time to be buying because interest rates are at an all-time lowest. There's plenty of grants going out there now, especially for those purchases under $1 million. You get a 25% stamp duty saving for purchases under $1 million. So buyers, terrific property, terrific location, and the last Saturday in December to be buying wonderful property. So buyers, enough from me. I'll call for an opening bid or offer. Where do we go from here? Don't mind where we start. Of course, it's where we finish here today that counts. In your hands, buyers, where do we start? Don't come at me all at once. I wouldn't want to surprise an auctioneer at a moment like now. Who wants to kick off the bidding? I don't mind where we start.
Online 700.
700,000, online bidder at that at 700,000 now. We'll take it up to 20,000 from there. That's 700,000 bid there now. What do we say? 20,000 buyers, and let's go for it from now. That's 700,000 now. What do we say? 20 the buyers now. Lee, you just froze on the screen. It's 7 the bid there now. 20. What do we say? That's 700,000 now. What do we say? 20,000 buyers. 720,000. Welcome back at 720 at 40. That's 720,000 now. Make it 40. Come on, get amongst the buyers. That's 720,000 now. Make it 40. What do we say? That's 720 the bid there now. Make it 40. What do we say? Buyers, think about it. Location of a superstar in this location. That's 720,000 now. Make it 40 if you can. That's 720 the bid there now. Make it 40. What do we say? That's 720,000.
740 online.
740 online bid at 740 now. 60 beats it. That's 740,000 now. 60. Come on, buyers. Let's get in there. Let's throw the punches. That's 740,000 now. What do we say, buyers? That's 740 the bid there now. Just confirm bids with Jayton at the moment.
No, it's Kuriri.
Kuriri is with the bids there.
It's
not with your buyer, Lee. It's 740,000. Let's go 60 if you can. That's 740,000 740,000 now, 60 beats it. At 740 now, what do we say? That's his wife, no worries. At 740,000, 760, what do we say? That's 740,000 now, make it 60. Not at this stage, make it 60 if you can. At 740,000, make it 60 buys. At 740, the bid there now, 60 beats it. At 740,000, first time they're calling at 740, twice in the call at 740,000, third, final call. 760,000. Welcome back at 760. The bid at 80. What do we say? At 760,000. Now make it 80. Let's get amongst it, buys. At 760,000. Now what do we say? 80 leads against you now. At 760 now. First time they're calling at 760. Twice in the call at 760,000. Third.
770 online.
770 online. 770,000. 80 beats it. At 770,000, let's go 80 buys. At 770,000 now, what do we say? 80 buys and round it up from there. At 770,000 now, make it 80. What do we say? Buys. At 770,000, think about the location, the lifestyle. 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 2-car accommodation in this specific pocket, just off Ward Avenue. I'll take your 5 and keep it along at 775. Think about it when your friends and families come to this location in Ward Avenue, in Oakleigh South. They can park conveniently in Ward Avenue, which is only one house away from where this house is positioned on Warrigal Road. At 775,000.
Online bid 780.
780, love it. At 780,000, online bid at that. Suggest the next bid be 900, or how about a knockout bid at 800? At 780,000 now, 790, what do we say? At 780,000 now, what do we say? Buys at 90, where do we go from here? At 780, the bid. First time they're calling at 700. 785, I love it. At 95, what do we say? At 785,000, suggested at 95 buys. At 785, the bid there now, make it 95 and get amongst it. At 785 at 95, what do we say? At 785,000 now, make it 95 buys. Let's get there. At 785,000. Not at this stage, make it 5,000. 785 is the bid, make it 790 is the lowest bid. At 785 at 90, what do we say? At 785,000 now, make it 90, what do we say? Buy. At 785,000. First time they're calling at 785, twice in the call. At 785,000.
790 online.
790. At 790,000. Let's get to 800,000 buys. That could be that preconceived limit. Tommy, what are we doing? At 790,000. Let's get to 800. Let's go buys. At 790,000. Let's make it 800 if we can.
Did you take 2.5?
Not at this stage. Make it 5. At 790. Let's get to 95. At 790 or suggested at 8. Let's go 800,000 buys. At 790 or even $1 million. I don't mind. At 790,000. First time they're calling at 790. Twice in the call at 790,000. Third, final call.
795, Jonathan.
795. At 795, the bid at 8. Let's go 800,000 buys. At 795,000 now, what do we say? 800,000, move along. At 795, the bid at 8.
797 online.
797, why not? We'll work with it at 797. Let's round it to 8. At 797,000 is the bid. Clearly bid it off. At 797, the bid there now. Let's get to 800,000 buys. At 797,000, let's go buys. There's 3 in it. Love the 4th to get amongst it. At 797,000, let's go. At 797,000. First time they're calling at 797. Twice in the call at 797,000 is the bid.
You take 1,000, John.
Not at this stage. Round it to 800,000 if you can. At 797 is the bid. At 797 now.
800,000.
800,000. Welcome back at 800 the bid. At 800,000 now. Clearly been offered it. Let's go from here. At 800,000 now. Let's go 8010. Let's go 810 if we can. At 800,000 now. What do we say, buys? 800,000 now. Clearly been offered at 8 the bid there now. First time they're calling at 800,000. Twice in the call at 800,000 is the bid.
Online bid 802.
802 at 802,000. At 802 now, clearly been offered at 802 is the bid at 10. What do we say at 10? What do we say, Tommy? Any movement at all? At 802 is the bid at 10.
2, Jono.
802 is the bid. I've already got 802.
No, another 2.
Another 804. At 804 is the bid. At 804,000. Suggest higher increments in this buys. It's the way you buy real estate. At 804 is the bid. At 804,000. Suggested at 10. At 804 at 10. What do we say? At 804,000. Let's make it 810 buys and move it along. At 804,000 is the bid. Bid and offered. At 804,000. What do we say, buys? Let's make it 810 if you can. Lee, I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. At 804 is the bid. Let's round it up. First time they're calling at 804. Twice in the call at 804,000 is the bid.
806 online.
806. At 806 the bid. Let's go 810 if we can. At 806 the bid. At 810, what do we say? At 806,000.
808 online.
808's the bid. At 808's the bid. Don't listen to me. At 808,000 now. At 808's the bid. Let's suggest 815 if you can. At 808,000 is the bid. Clearly bid and offered. At 808,000, in or out, I need to know. At 808's the bid.
810 online.
810. At 810,000, let's go 15 buys. At 810's the bid, let's get back to 15. At 810's the bid at 15, what do we say? At 810,000 now, what do we say at 15 if we can? At 810's the bid. First time they're calling at 810,000. Twice in the call at 810,000 is the bid.
Hold, Jono, hold.
I'm holding as long as we can. At 810's the bid. At 810,000, clearly with an offer. At 810,000, in or out. At 800.
815, Jonathan.
815,000.
And sell
And
it.
sell it. At 815,000, we sell away. No further bidding here today. We're on the market. We're making that very, very clear. At 815,000, we sell today. No further bidding. 815, make it 20. At 815, let's go 20 if you can. At 815, don't drop me down to 1 straight away. At 815, let's go 20. At 815's a bit there, Tom.
You take 2.5.
I'll work with a 2.5 at 815, at 817.5. At 817.5, 820 beats it. At 817,500 is the bid. At 817.5, what are we doing at 820? At 817,500, clearly bid and offered. At 817.5, we sell away. No further bidding here today. First time we're calling at 817.5. Twice in the call at 817,500.
820, Jonathan. 820.
At 820,000, let's go 25, Tommy. At 820's the bid at 25. Let's go 25 you can. At 820,000, let's go 25. At 820,000, need to know in or out. 822's the bid. At 822,000, let's go 50 buys. At 822's the bid. At 822,000, now clearly bid and offered. At 822 now, clearly bid and offered. At 822's the bid at 25. At 822's the bid. What do we say at 25? At 822,000. First time we're calling at 822,000. Twice in the call at 822,000, clearly bid and offered.
24, Jonathan.
24. At 824's the bid. Suggest the bid at 30 buys. At 824, let's go 30. At 824's the bid. Let's go 30 buys. Come on, Tommy. At 824's the bid. Let's go 30. At 824,000. First time they're calling at 824. Twice in the
825 online.
825 online bid. At 825. Let's go 30 buys. Let's go 30. I think we've got it in there at 30. At 825, let's try 30. At 825's a bid. Let's try it at 30 if we can. At 825,000, we sell today. 827 now. At 827 with Tommy's buy. At 827 the bid with Tommy's buy. At 827 now, let's try 30.
It's Tom.
So here's with Tom at 827 at the moment. At 827,000, we sell today. No further bidding at all. At 827,000, need instructions. At 827's a bid. What do we say? 30. At 827 the bid. Let's try 30 if you can. At 827,000. First time they're calling at 827. Twice in the call. At 827,000. Third. Final call. At
830, Jonathan.
830. At 830,000. I love the enthusiasm. At 830. At 830,000. Do we say 32, Tommy? Because you're humble at 2. At 830 the bid. Do we say 35 though? I suggest 35. At 830's the bid. At 830,000 now. Clearly with an offer. I'll take the 1,031 and work with it. 831's the bid. We'll go brick by brick. At 831's the bid. At 831,000 now. 35 beats it. At 831 at 35. What do we say? At 831,000. I need to know. Need instructions. At 831,000 in or out. First time they're calling at 831's the bid.
833.
Twice in the call at 831 now. Third. Final
32, Jonathan.
32. At 832. Suggest the next bid be 35. At 832, suggest 35. At 832,000 is the bid. Do we say 35 buys? At 832 is the bid at 35. At 832,000, what do we say buys? In or out? First time they're calling at 832.
Oh, John.
Twice in the call. At 832,000. Third. Final call. At 800.
500.
I'll take the 500 at 832.5. At 832, 500 is the bid. At 832.5 now, clearly bid and offered at 832.5. Let's try 35. At 832.5, let's try 35. At 832.5, let's try 35. At 832, 500 now buys. What do we say? In or out? At 832.5.
835, Jonathan.
835, I love it. At 835, let's try 40. At 835 is the bid. At 835 now, do we try 40, Tommy? At 835 is the bid. Try it at 840. At 835 at 40, what do we say? At 835,000. First time they're calling at 835. Twice in the call at 835,000 is the bid. Third, final call at 835,000. All sold. All finished and done. I'm holding. Happy to wait as long as it takes. At 835 is the bid. What are we doing buys? At 835, we're about to sell the property. We cannot accept any late bids. At 835 is the bid. In or out? At 835,000. Just confirming whose buyer it's with. At 835. Chris's buyer at 835. At 835 is the bid. At 835 is the bid. At 835, what are we doing? Need instructions. At 835. At 835 is the bid. We sell away. At 835 is the bid. No further bidding here today. At 835, in or out. We just need to make sure that our online platform has had time to bid. At 835 is the bid. We're about to sell away. Can't accept any late bids. At 835 now, in or out. At 835,000, Tommy.
Wait, Jono.
I'm holding. Got to be fair to the highest bidder as well. At 830.
Need to know as well.
Need to know. Lee, need to know. At 835 is the bid. We're about to sell the property. Cannot accept any late bids. At 835, Tommy, any movement at all? We're selling now at 835,000. First time they're calling at 835. Twice in the call at 835. Third and final call at 835,000. We're selling now. Can't accept any late bids. We're selling. We're selling. Sold. Congratulations. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Thanks for attending another successful Warrigal Oakleigh auction. We look forward to seeing you next year. We've got a couple of auctions on tomorrow, so we'll see you with a few more tomorrow. Thanks again.